What do Green Day, drones, and termites all have in common? At least in my life. Believe it or not, I used to intern at Green Day's studio called Jingletown in Oakland. This was back in about 2015, 2016. There was one big mistake I made. Green Day at the time was recording Revolution Radio. They had a little secret side studio they'd go to apart from Jingletown, and I accidentally let it slip to somebody about the location. Not the exact location, but they asked a million questions. So it's like, oh yeah, well, it's around here. There's this by it. Really stupid idea. Turns out that got out on the Green Day forums, and I was in big trouble. I got pulled into Chris Dugan's office. He's their producer, which, by the way, was really surreal to be in the place for 21st Century Breakdown. Parts of American Idiot. Warning, all your favorite albums were recorded. It's insane. But I'm in Chris Dugan's office, and he asked me, hey, do you know this guy? And it was a picture of the guy that got the info out of me. And I had two options. I could have tried to lie right to his face, and tried to save my butt. But for some reason, I decided to take radical responsibility. He showed me the picture. I was like, yeah, that's so-and-so. I know him from this thing in high school. I'm straight up with him. I'm honest. I get to keep my position as an intern. And this culminated in getting to drive Mike Dirk to the airport. But I think that's worth it. Story number 2. I was a termite guy for 4 years before I became a drone pilot. My boss was a bit tough, but I always managed to stay on his good side. Anytime anything happened in the field, I would just tell him straight up. If I made a mistake, play by play, exactly what happened. Nobody ever wants to hear excuses. So I'd say I learned this at the Green Day studio, and then I tightened it as a termite guy. I know, crazy succession of careers. But every Christmas party, he gives a speech. It's almost like a comedy set. He kind of talks smack and says, oh, so-and-so, the worst possible driving out of any employee, He gets to me, and I'm the only person he had nothing negative to say about. He says, Curtis Hutchinson, he is a hard worker, and he never complains. So I take that as a win. Now, as a drone pilot, making this a habit has saved me countless times. I know it's saved me my job, and something that made me realize you can really turn a mistake into opportunity. Just make this a habit in your life and see what happens.